Hello, everyone, and welcome to English Narratives Academy. Imagine a president, not in a grand palace, but in a small farmhouse. He drives an old car, not a luxurious one. This man was once the president of Uruguay. His name is José Mujica, but everyone calls him Pepe. His life is a story of simplicity, courage, and a big heart. Let's begin from his early life.
Chapter 1. Beginnings. I was born on May 20th, 1935, in Montevideo, Uruguay, a city where land meets the vast Atlantic. As a boy, the ocean was my constant companion. From hills to beaches, its endless horizon shaped my days. The salty air and crashing waves were my childhood's rhythm. We watched fishing boats at dawn, built sandcastles, and swam in its powerful currents. Montevideo was a city of contrasts. Old buildings, simple homes, lively streets. It buzzed with talk, laughter, and song, alive with tango, fresh bread, and colorful markets. My family was not rich. We were poor, like many people in Uruguay then. My father was a farmer. He worked very hard. He grew food, but he didn't have much land. So he didn't make much money. My mother worked too. She did many jobs. She washed clothes for other people. She cleaned houses. She did anything to help our family. We lived in a small house. It was very simple. We didn't have many things, but we had each other. I remember playing outside with my friends. We played in the streets. We played in the parks. We made our own games. We didn't have video games or many toys. We used our imagination. We pretended we were cowboys or explorers. We used sticks as swords and rocks as treasures. When I was young, I learned about hard work. I saw my parents working every day. They never stopped. I learned that things don't come easy. You must work for them. I learned the value of things. A small toy was very special. A piece of bread was precious. I learned that life is not always easy. Sometimes life is very hard. My father died when I was very young. I was only 6 years old. This was a very sad time for my family. My mother was very sad. She had to work even harder. She had to take care of me alone. She was very strong. She loved me very much. School was important to my mother. She wanted me to learn. She wanted me to have a better life. I tried to learn as much as I could. I liked learning about history. I liked learning about the world. I wanted to understand how things worked. I also liked to play sports. I was strong and fast. I liked to run and play soccer. Uruguay is a small country, but it has a big heart. The people are kind and friendly. We have a rich culture. We love music and art. We love to sing and dance. We are also very passionate about our country. We love our flag and our national heroes. Chapter 2. The Path of Change. As I grew older, I started to see many problems in Uruguay. I saw that many people were poor. I saw that some people had a lot of power, and others had none. I wanted to help change things. I wanted to make Uruguay a better country. I became more interested in politics. Politics is about how a country is run. I wanted to change the way Uruguay was run. I joined a political group. We wanted to make Uruguay more equal. We wanted to help the poor people. We wanted to give everyone a chance to have a good life. In the 1960s and 1970s, Uruguay was a very difficult place. There was a lot of conflict. Conflict means people fighting about different ideas. Many people were unhappy. They felt that the government was not fair. We wanted to change things. We believed in social justice. Social justice means that everyone should have the same rights and opportunities. Our group was called the Tupamaros. We wanted to fight for the people. We wanted to fight for a better future. We believed that we needed to use force to make change. It was a dangerous time. We believed that talking was not enough. I was involved in many activities. We did things that were against the law. We did these things to make a statement. We wanted to show that we were serious. We wanted the government to listen to us. I was arrested by the police. I spent many years in prison. Prison was very hard. It was lonely. I was alone for long periods. It was difficult to be away from my family and friends. But I learned a lot. I learned about myself. I learned about other people in prison. We shared stories. We shared our pain. In prison, I had a lot of time to think. I thought about my life. I thought about what was important. I thought about what I wanted to do when I got out. I realized that violence was not the answer. Violence creates more problems. Violence creates more pain. I learned that change must come from the heart. It must come from understanding. It must come from peace. We must respect each other, even when we disagree. We must listen to each other. We must try to find common ground. After many years, I was released from prison. Uruguay was changing. The country was moving towards democracy. It means that people have a say in how their country is run. I decided to continue my work, but I wanted to do it in a different way. I wanted to work through politics. I wanted to work through peace. I wanted to use my voice and my ideas to help people. I joined a political party. We worked to make Uruguay a better place. We worked to help the poor. We worked to build a more equal society. We learned that change takes time and patience. We learned that we must work together. Chapter 3, Entering Politics. After my time in prison, I knew I wanted to help Uruguay in a new way. I had changed. I learned that violence was not the answer. I wanted to use my voice and my experience to make things better for everyone. I joined a movement of popular participation, MPP. It was a left-wing political party. Left-wing means we wanted to help the people who had less power and money, the people who needed help the most. We worked hard to talk to people. We went to their homes. We went to their workplaces, like factories and farms. We went to the markets. We listened to their problems. We listened to their stories. We wanted to understand what they needed. We tried to find solutions together. We wanted to build a better future for everyone in Uruguay. We wanted everyone to have a chance to succeed, no matter where they came from. I was elected to the Chamber of Deputies. This is like a group of people who make laws for the country. It's like the Congress in the United States. I worked hard as a politician. I wanted to represent the people who voted for me. I wanted to make sure their voices were heard in the government. I wanted to be their voice. I learned a lot about politics. It is not easy. It is about talking and listening. It is about compromise. Compromise means that everyone gives a little to find a solution that works for everyone. It is about working with other people, even when you don't agree with them. It is about finding common ground. Common ground means finding things you can agree on, even if you disagree on other things. I also learned that politics is about service. It is about using your power to make a positive impact on the world. It is not about being famous or rich. It is not about having a lot of power for yourself. It is about making life better for everyone in your country. It is about helping those who need it. We worked on many important things. We tried to make education better. We tried to make healthcare better. We tried to help people find jobs. We tried to make sure everyone had enough food and a safe place to live. We worked to make the laws fair for everyone. I learned that change takes time. It takes patience. It takes hard work. But if you keep trying, you can make a difference. We learn that we must work together. We must listen to each other. We must respect each other. We must work for the common good. We must remember that we are all part of the same community. Chapter 4, President of Uruguay. In 2009, something amazing happened. I was elected president of Uruguay. This was a very big honor. I was very happy, but also very serious. I knew this was a big responsibility. I had to work very hard for my country. But how did I get there? For many years, I worked in politics. I was a senator. I worked with many people. I learned a lot about the problems of Uruguay. I learned what people needed. I worked hard to help them. I traveled around the country. I spoke to people in small towns and big cities. I listened to their stories. To become president, you must run for election. You must tell people why they should vote for you. You must share your ideas. You must talk about your plans for the country. I did this. I talked about my plans to help the poor. I talked about my plans to improve education. I talked about my plans to protect the environment. Many people liked my ideas. They liked that I lived a simple life. They liked that I cared about the people. They voted for me. As president, I wanted to focus on the most important problems. I wanted to reduce poverty. I wanted to improve education. Education is very important for a good future. I wanted to protect the environment. Our planet is important, and we must take care of it. I decided to live a simple life as president. I did not move to the big presidential palace. I stayed in my small farm. It was my home. I drove my old car. It was simple, but it worked. I wanted to show people that a leader does not need to be rich or fancy. A leader needs to be humble. Humble means not thinking you are better than other people. I worked hard to make Uruguay a better place. We made progress. We helped many people get out of poverty. We made schools better. We taught people new skills. We protected forests and rivers. We made laws to stop pollution. We also worked to promote peace. We wanted to have good relationships with other countries. We wanted to make the world a safer place. We talked to leaders from other countries. We tried to find peaceful solutions to problems. I learned that a leader must be honest. Honesty means telling the truth. A leader must be humble. A leader must be willing to listen to the people. Listening is very important. You must understand what people need. I also learned that a leader must be willing to serve. A leader must put the needs of the people before their own needs. A leader must think about what is best for the country, not just for themselves. My time as president was an important time in my life. I am proud of what we accomplished together. We made Uruguay a better place for everyone. I am grateful for the chance to serve my country. I learned that even with little, you can do much. Chapter 5, My Simple Life. People often ask me about my lifestyle. I live a simple life. I do not need many things. I am happy with what I have. I live on my farm. I grow my own food. I have a few animals. I enjoy being close to nature. I drive an old car. I do not need a fancy car. I am happy with my old car. I do not wear expensive clothes. I wear simple clothes. I am comfortable. I believe that simplicity is important. We do not need many things to be happy. We need friends, family, and a purpose in life. I also believe that we must respect the environment. We must protect our planet. We must live sustainably. I try to live by these principles. I try to live a simple life. I try to respect the environment. I believe that everyone can live a simple life. It is not about being poor. It is about being content. It is about being grateful for what we have. Chapter 6, Relationships and Family. My family is very important to me. I have a loving partner, Lucia Topolansky. She is a strong and intelligent woman. We have been together for many years. We met a long time ago when we were both working to change Uruguay. We shared many difficult times together. Lucia is not just my partner. She is my friend. She is my advisor. She is my support. We support each other. We work together on many things. We share our lives. We talk about everything. She has also served Uruguay like me. She was a senator and also the vice president of Uruguay. She understands the problems of our country. We do not have children of our own, but we have many friends and family who are like family to us. We have a close relationship with our community. We care about the people around us. We try to help them. We believe that family is not just about blood. It is about love and support. I believe that family is about love and support. It is about being there for each other. It is about sharing our lives, the good times and the bad times. It is about helping each other when we need help. It is about celebrating together. I also believe that friends are very important. We need people to share our lives with. We need people to support us. We need people to laugh with. We need people to cry with. Friends are like family we choose. I am grateful for my family and friends. They make my life rich and meaningful. They give me strength. They give me joy. They give me hope. Without them, my life would be very empty. We have many pets too. Our dogs, they are part of our family. They give us love and company. They are always happy to see us. Animals are also important members of our lives. I believe that relationships are important. They are what make life worth living. Love, friendship, and family are the most important things in life. They are more important than money or power. They are what truly make us happy. Chapter 7, Achievements and Legacy. I am proud of what I have accomplished in my life. I am proud of my work as a politician. I am proud of my work as president of Uruguay. We made progress in our country. We helped many people. One of the biggest things we did was reduce poverty. We helped people have better lives. We made sure they had food and homes. We gave them opportunities to get jobs. We helped them learn new skills. We also improved education. We made schools better. We helped more children go to school. We taught them important things. We wanted everyone to have a chance to learn and grow. We protected the environment. We made sure our rivers and forests were clean. We made laws to stop pollution. We want to make Uruguay a healthy and beautiful place. We also promoted peace. We talked to other countries. We made friends. We worked together to solve problems. We wanted to make the world a safer place. I believe that my legacy is about simplicity. It is about humility. It is about service. I hope that people will remember me as a leader who cared about the people. I hope that people will remember me as a leader who lived a simple life. I hope that people will remember me as a leader who worked to make the world a better place. I wanted to show that a leader does not need to be rich or powerful. A leader needs to be honest and kind. A leader needs to listen to the people. A leader needs to work for the common good. I wanted to show that even small countries can make a big difference. We worked hard. We worked together. We made Uruguay a better place for everyone. I believe that we can all make a difference. We can all make the world a better place. We can all live a simple life. We can all help others. I hope that my life will inspire others to work for peace, equality, and justice. I hope that my life will show that even one person can make a big change. I hope that my life will show that simplicity and humility are important values, and I hope people remember we should care for our planet. Chapter 8. Looking forward. I am now retired from politics. I am no longer president, but I continue to work for a better world. I continue to speak out on important issues. I still believe that we can make a difference. I believe that we must protect our planet. Climate change is a big problem. We must work together to find solutions. We must use clean energy. We must protect our forests and oceans. I believe that we must fight for equality. Everyone deserves a chance to have a good life. Everyone deserves to be treated fairly. We must fight against poverty and discrimination. I believe that we must promote peace. We must talk to each other. We must try to understand each other. We must find peaceful solutions to conflicts. I still travel and talk to people. I share my ideas. I listen to their ideas. I learn from them. I believe that we can learn from each other. I want young people to know that they can make a difference. They have the power to change the world. They must be brave. They must be kind. They must work hard. I hope that my life will inspire others to live a simple life. I hope that my life will show that we can all make a difference. I hope that my life will show that love and kindness are the most important things. The world is changing. We face many challenges, but I am hopeful. I believe that we can build a better future. We can build a world where everyone has a chance to live a good life. We must work together. We must never give up. We must keep looking forward.